Hello residents, this is Supervisor Thurston with another installment of Talk of the Town. Today I'm going to cover several items, one of which is a brief update concerning our budget meeting that was held the other night, and the town board has approved the final budget for next year for 2020. Also a couple other updates in another number of areas, but basically the town budget for the area outside of the village, we were able to maintain the same rate as last year, and that's at $1.93. And this is based on an average assessment of $287,000 would mean a tax, town tax of about $554, dollars. The town, including the village portion, is at 0.80. So overall, we maintain the line while maintaining and in fact improving, services. Over the years, we were able, with working with current superintendent of highways, Vincent Bettina, and also our highway superintendent-elect, Mike Sheehan, to reduce some of the costs relating to the highway department. Also, the recycle yard, we have been able to reduce some of those costs on that. We will have further discussions concerning recycle yard and other aspects during our meeting on December 9th. When we look at our $1.93 per $1,000 levy, if we look at East Fishkill, for 2019, it was at $3.27. Hyde Park is at $6.94 per thousand. The town of Poughkeepsie is at $5.01. Well, LaGrange is at $3.23, and town of Fishkill at $2.76 per thousand. So we continue to have a very good management and planning without kicking things down the road. Our highway plan is still well managed. We will continue to be paving more roads next year, taking care of the salt on the winter roads as well as the plowing. We have also started to have a number of ongoing discussions and requiring the county and state to keep us more regularly advised and involved in the planning, unlike in past years where we have a number of major road construction projects underway, long overdue, but we are certainly getting a lot of strong support from Albany and also from the county DPW and County Executive Marcus Molinaro. And the projects, the Myers Corner, that one we inherited and had to address a number of problems. But we're trying to get ahead of the curve with respect to Old Hopewell Road. That has not yet gone out to bid, and the town board, and also our engineers are very much involved with making sure that the county does handle that in a proper way. A lot of moving pieces right now. The Central Hudson has been moving telephone lines. They do have some gas lines and other utility lines. And then the actual, I believe the actual construction right now, it will take place sometime during the spring. We don't yet have a schedule. We will posting that as soon as possible. Also today, I just returned from a meeting with the DOT, State Department of Transportation, concerning the bridge reconstruction, the bridge that goes across Wappinger Creek, connecting the town portion of Route 9 to the town of Poughkeepsie portion. Actually, that bridge is within the town, and the land on both sides of it is the town. So we're working on the initial plans concerning that construction. Also, we've had a couple of meetings concerning the roundabout construction that will take place at Route 376. And New Hackensack Road, All Angels, what I call kind of the five corners, and that is still in the planning stage. In addition, we have been actively involved in, I gave a presentation the other day on what we call the 9-element plan. This relates to various inflows to the Wappinger Creek that has resulted in tremendous sedimentation In some places, the lake is only a foot or two deep now with all the sediment. Just over the last few years, there's been an increase of about 3 feet. This is caused by a number of factors. One is open lands, agricultural lands, livestock. As some of you may be aware, livestock enter the creek and then they contaminate, the waters. So that goes into the lake, Wappinger. We have degraded stream beds. So the beds, no longer have erosion proof, no longer have bushes, trees, vegetation that helps keep the sediment from going in. In addition, we have issues concerning sewer inflow. We are in the process of, starting to plan for the decommission of our Wildwood plant as well as our Midpoint Park plant. And these actually, the effluents that have currently been going cleaned and then the excess water goes out into the stream. That adds certain levels of phosphorus into the lake ultimately. Groundwater has been another problem, as well as private septic systems in contaminating, since there's about 1,000 different septic systems that are along the creek watershed. As those are aging and also getting saturated, and with rain, what it is, it washes out a lot of material out of the septic system. So we have this 9-element plan that we've been working on with the village and also communities upstream on the Wappinger Creek. And so that is underway, and you'll be reading more about that going forward. Also, we are continuing to work with our MS4. We are an MS4 community. That means with respect to drainage, runoff, we are under a number of strict requirements, and we are requiring developers as they come into the town or consider even a project to meet much more strict requirements in that area. And finally, with respect to the town sewer system, the tri-municipal plants are at full capacity. We are trying to work with a number of communities within the town, such as Pavilion, to have them reduce what is called the inflow and infiltration challenges, which takes up a lot of the capacity, especially during rainy periods. In other words, they have leaking systems that allow groundwater to get in and other materials such as dirt and debris to get into the system. So a lot is underway. A lot of this is being worked on at different levels within our new budget, while still maintaining the $1.93 levy per $1,000 of assessment. Last but not least, I want to remind everyone that on December the 7th at 5:00 p.m. we will be having our annual Christmas program. This is one where Santa Claus comes in and hands out gifts to our young folks, and also we will have our tree lighting ceremony. This all takes place at Schlott House Park, again beginning at 5 p.m. on December 7th. So I look forward to seeing everyone there. Please stop by if you have any questions about today's discussion points, and have a fantastic Thanksgiving and Christmas season. Take care.